Hey y'all, it's the crazy hair lady again. Instead of the crazy cat lady, let's just call me the crazy hair lady. I mean, it is what it is. I just accept it and go on, right? Whew, it's been a day, y'all. It's been a day. Dealing with the insurance companies absolutely suck, and they can all kiss my ass right now as far as I'm concerned. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, when I get in these moods, I want some good old comfort food, which 90% of everything I make is comfort food. But sometimes things hit different, if you know what I mean. God, my hair. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm going to make homemade macaroni and cheese. Over here, I've got a pot on the stove. I fill it halfway full of water, and I put a teaspoon of salt in it. And I just now brought it to a boil to kill some time. So I'm going to add a half a box of elbow noodles, and this is a pound. So I'm going to put a half a pound of these noodles in my boiling water with salt. So let's pour some in here. All right, let me grab my wooden spoon. Probably shaking y'all around too, aren't I? All right, there we go. Stir it up. Put my spoon across my pan and let it do its magic. So while that's cooking, I've got a half a block of Velveeta cheese left, and I'm going to dice it up into small pieces. And then I'm going to add a half a stick of real butter. I'm going to mix that up once I drain my noodles. Then I'm going to add half and half. That's it. I don't use milk. I just love half and half. I love half and half and heavy whipping cream. They're probably my two favorite ingredients besides real butter. So we're going to get these noodles a-boiling, get them done. Throw our cheese and our butter and our half and half in there and get us some comfort food. This is going to be for supper tonight, but I want some right now just to make me feel a little better. It's childhood, you know. It's the little things in life, and to me, it's food. So here I go clapping again. Hubby, I know you're laughing at me. So let's hang tight, let our noodles get done. They just take 10-12 minutes. Then we'll put the good stuff in there. So see you in a minute. Okay, I've got my noodles done and drained. I left just a little bit of water. Get a free facial. Left a little bit of water in here in the bottom of it because I want the salt. To that, if I can grab it, we're going to add our Velveeta cheese, which I have cubed up, and I've got them in bite-sized pieces like so. So I'm going to add, I bought the the 1 pounder, the big log of Velveeta cheese. I used half of it. Then I use a half a stick of real butter. Boom. It's easy. I'm going to stir it up and turn my heat down to medium because I sure don't want it on high because my cheese will scorch. And once the cheese and the butter gets melted and incorporated really good, then I'm going to add my half and half just to see how much liquid I like in it. We don't like our macaroni and cheese sticky. We like it to have a little bit of sauce. And we call that sauce liquid gold. I mean, perfect description, right? So I had an MRI scheduled for tomorrow, just of my pelvic region, because I had stage 4 colon cancer, which I have beat. But there's a spot on my tailbone, and they're 90% sure it is scar tissue because it did not show up as cancer on my CT scan or my PET scan. Long story short, the insurance companies have screwed my insurance. I'm not having this test done tomorrow now. But I have chemo this Friday, and I have it again December the 8th. And I'm on chemo pills a week on, a week off. Well, they cannot reschedule my MRI until December the 12th. So I thought, okay, God, you've done this, God. I'm not mad no more. Because my theory is this. Things happen for a reason in life. He wants me to have 2 more chemo treatments behind me. And this spot on my tailbone is already shrinking. So I pray by December the 12th when I have this MRI, the spot is gone or almost gone. And I really think God had his hands in this today. I feel it in my heart. I've talked to my best friend about it on the phone a while ago, and she agreed, and so did my husband. So I truly think things has happened for a reason, and that's why it got canceled for tomorrow. Granted, people should do their jobs right and correctly and not screw with somebody's life, especially when you got cancer. But it is what it is. They've got the problem supposedly fixed, which was a human error. And I know nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. But again, when you're dealing with cancer, you don't want no mistakes on your insurance. So that's why I wanted macaroni and cheese, because I was so mad. And then I got thinking, no, this is all you, God. This is all you. Things happen. And you know, he's really been tugging at my heart for a while to make these cooking videos, because I swear I was born to cook. I should have been born in the 40s or the 50s, because I have that old soul, and I would have loved to live in that era. I really would. I always said I would have loved to be Laura Ingalls on the Little House on the Prairie. Something about it intrigues me, and I love it. So anyways, enough said about my rant. I'm over it now. But again, do you believe in things happening for a reason, or do you think I'm crazy? Because I'm telling myself this is why this is. So this is my macaroni and cheese with the half a block of Velveeta in it and a half a stick of butter and a little bit of my water left in here with the salt. I'm gonna add, if I can find my half and half, I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of half and half to this. And again, I'm just gonna eyeball it just to see, because it makes it rich and creamy. I'm gonna stir it back up. I am gonna put a little bit of pepper in this. Blake, my baby, loves pepper, and he really loves pepper in macaroni and cheese. So I always add just a little bit, probably 1/8 of a teaspoon to it. And he's right, it does give it that little extra something. I think he just wants to see the speckles in it. Some people put nutmeg in their macaroni and cheese. I don't like nutmeg very well, but it tastes pretty good in it. I've just never done it yet because I'm scared. All right, this is done, and I'm gonna leave it, let me pick up my camera because this is hot. I'm gonna leave it on my stove, probably for about 30 minutes on low. I'm gonna turn that down on low. See? It's got that good sauce in it, just like we like. Again, we don't like sticky macaroni at all. This is how we like it. So see how easy that is? Easy, easy, easy. If you wanted to, you could put it in a 9x13 pan and sprinkle some cheese on top of it and bake it. I've tried it that way before. It's good, but it's not as creamy. And I love creamy macaroni and cheese, and so does my family. My husband, a short story about him, he did not like macaroni and cheese. Just didn't like it. One of our first meals I cooked for him was fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and homemade mashed potatoes and biscuits. He flipped his lid. He found out that night he loved macaroni and cheese. And to this day, he'll eat my homemade macaroni and cheese, and that's it. And my mashed potatoes. He's just like, I don't know what you do to your mashed potatoes, but they're amazing. We're going to make those soon too. So, that being said, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to get my stuff ready to make my Swiss roll cake. But I'm going to eat me some of this macaroni and cheese first. It just smells good, looks good. I'm not even going to taste it for salt, because I already know it's got enough salt in it because I salted the water. So I hope y'all are having a great day. I am now, so I love you.